Hello there, it's Steven Alphonteric. You can call me Esoteric. And on this video, I have another MOAB for you. Some more MW3 throwback gameplay. And today, you might want to hide your kids. Or just hide, if you don't want to hear a grotesque story, I would recommend you clicking off this. As you can see from the video title today, we are talking about fisting. And so if you don't want to hear about that, I recommend you do stay though, because I think it's pretty interesting. If you don't want to learn about fisting, I guess you might want to stay. I have a story about this which is related to the gameplay. So first off, let me explain the gameplay. I'm using MP7 with silencer, extended mags, the typical stuff. I got a steady aim, I got hard line, and Scavenger Pro obviously. Got a portable radar and a Semtex grenade. Poor guy, he just spawned right there. Sorry him. What else do I have? I think that's all. Now his secondary is probably a stinger. I don't know. I don't use it for anything. And yeah, get the MOAB like around 150 or whatever. So I'm gonna die a couple times before I get on my streak. And the story related to this is talking about my friends while I was playing this game. So I was in an Xbox Live party with me, my friend Volts, which I was playing with in the last gameplay. Now we got SRG Pro Ninja. I guess he couldn't. I guess SRG Pro Ninja was already taken. Anyways, and my other friend was there too. He's in the lobby there. He is. Dalen is bad. He was telling this story about the porn he was watching that night or the night before, because we were playing this real late. It's like 11:30 at night. This is my last game of the night before I went to sleep. And then yeah, I was pretty tired. I was pretty like loopy or whatever, because we've been up since like 6 o'clock playing this game, 6 o'clock in the morning. So putting a nice 18-hour work day in, it's pretty sad actually, but that's how it was back in middle school. I had all the time in the world to play all the games you want. And now I didn't have any money back then, so I only played this game. And now it's kind of well, it's not the opposite, but now I have no money and no time. It's odd how that works out. Anyways, he started to tell this story, Dalen that is, about the porn he was watching, which was fisting porn. I don't know why would you watch that. I don't know, but he started to go in depth. And I won't go, because I don't totally remember every little thing, but I do remember this. The man was fisting, putting his fist, wrist deep inside this woman. I don't even know if that's possible. Like, I still don't believe that. But obviously, apparently it is a thing. I did research on this. And he was like moaning. Let me pause the story. I hate dead man's hand, and every time I see a dead man's hand, somebody using it, I just die a little bit inside, because that person is kind of scum. Not kinda. Let me not hedge that. He's definitely scum. Anyways, back to the story. So he was moaning and stuff. Dalen was like reenacting what he was hearing, and then he started to describe the liquids that were coming out of this woman's vagina, and let's just say it wasn't anything I ever heard of. I didn't know white stuff came out of a woman. Anyways, now that's pretty much the story of it all. We were laughing pretty hard at the details, because there was more than that I just don't remember, and it actually helped me get this MOAB, because I wasn't nervous like I was in the last one. I was kind of shaken when I got on my specialist bonus on hard hat. I pretty much get shaken every time I get the specialist bonus, because I feel myself like, oh, am I gonna get the MOAB this time? Or it's like a lot of pressure. And this time, like telling that story while I was trying to get it, it relaxed me. And I didn't even notice I was like on such a big of a streak until I actually got it. It surprised me even. And I still try to capture a couple of flags. Well, not a couple of flags. I just captured C like multiple times, and I'm still not sure if that counts towards your MOAB streak, because it definitely counts toward every other streak, like your specialist, support, and assault. So I don't know. And for this gameplay, I'm mainly patrolling this area, the second floor and the bottom floor, and going by the tanks. I never step past the money, like past this point, because that's where the spawn are from. I don't want the spawns to flip. I feel like I have the advantage from this angle, and because I have the height advantage on both sides. So like where I'm looking right now, I could look down at them, and as they come in, I can pop them off. Did that guy spawn there too? I feel bad for that guy. Probably did. Yeah, and I love this map. It's mostly because I got a MOAB on here. It's not really because it's a solid map, but I do think it's pretty balanced. It's one of the more balanced maps. People complain about it because apparently people camp on here a lot, which is new to me. Because last time I checked, it's Call of Duty, and people camp on every map. So, anyways, it's gonna be a while till I get that MOAB. So I'm gonna go back into fisting. Like I said, I did a little bit of research because I have no earthly idea. Wait, before we get to that, I got a hit marker on that, and I didn't kill him. And on my radar, he's there, and I don't see him. Like he must have Assassin Pro because his name didn't come up. And I go back down, and I finally kill him. So I don't know why I stopped shooting. I don't know. I just can't explain that kill. Anyways, I did some research on fisting. Why do people do it? Apparently, it's pleasurable. But I found this Q&A with two anonymous sources, which I'll bring up and I'll read to you, because I found it slightly funny and interesting. Oh god, my phone's on 9%. Let's close every app. Alright, this is from Cosmopolitan.com, and so they asked two anonymous women about what's it really like to be fisted and to fist. So first question was, have you only tried fisting with a serious partner or in a casual relationship as well? Woman A said, a serious partner, which was male, my first adult, long-term-ish relationship. I don't think I'd want to be able to do it with a casual partner. I guess it makes sense. Woman B said, a serious partner, which was a female, so she's a lesbian. How old were you the first time you did it? Woman A said 22, woman B said 29. Were you the fister or the fisty? Great question. Or have you done both? Woman A said fisty, obviously. Well, I guess it's not obvious. Maybe some men like to get fisted in the butt. I don't know. Woman B said both. And whose idea was it? Yours or theirs? Woman A said, I think it was mutual. I really like being penetrated by several of his fingers at once, and he might have suggested we try fisting since it seemed like something I enjoyed. And then he went off and researched it, being that kind of person. Woman B said, theirs. So it was the woman's idea. What did you do to prepare for it? Okay, I'm not going to say all the little intricate details. Basically, they lubricated. Woman A said basically use lubrication. Woman B said foreplay. Normal kissing, touching, fingers penetrating, etc. Is this normal? I wonder like how many women actually get fisted and get fingered. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. A lot of people do this. Alright, just the last question I'm going to read. This is a long Q&A. So if you want to... Oh, there's the MOAB. I'm not able to look at the screen. So yeah, here we go. I get it. And at this point, I was pretty surprised that like everyone in the party was like, oh my god, he actually got a MOAB, because it came out of completely nowhere. We were talking about fisting this whole time. I'm sorry, I'm toggling between two different conversations. So yeah, I don't know why I got the Renaissance Man challenge, because I don't remember killing people with multiple weapons. Maybe I killed somebody with a Simtex. I don't know. Anyways, back to the Q&A. It's the last question I'm gonna read. So, did it feel good, or conversely, did it hurt? Woman A said, getting there hurt. Neither I nor my partner had fisted before, that I know of for him. And there were some very painful false starts getting there, using gloves, different positions, a lot of lube, and much talking help. Is this okay? Now I'm going to go a bit further, etc. As did getting it right once, because I knew when I got there again, it'd feel amazing. It's very, very, very intense, with your entire vag feeling stretched / pressured. M.O.A.B said it felt intense and slow and gentle and loving. So yeah, I'll put a link to this in the description. But besides that, that's all. You can read the rest for yourself. At this point, I go back to the gameplay. You can see that we're down by a bit, and if we don't cap B or cap 2 flags, we are gonna lose this game. Getting out of hand, because I get the MOAB, and you basically saw what I was doing. I wasn't playing the objective at all. I'm surprised that we have this many points, because I remember only having C the whole time. And since I died right there, the game is basically out of reach, because I did the math. If I didn't get B right there, we would have lost. It's like 200. Sorry about that sneeze. We would have lost. Well, we will lose, and it's a shame. You get a MOAB, you get about 30 plus kills, and you still lose. It's like being a basketball player. You have this fantastic game, you do everything, you get like 40 points, and you still lose the game. But you know, who really cares about winning and losing? So that's it. I really had no real aim in this. Like, I didn't have anything else to talk about. I could talk about the game itself, but anyways, I did not want to talk about fisting because that was relevant to me getting this MOAB. So anyways, that's the commentary. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. So comment, rate, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Give me some tips. I could use that. And tell a friend. Thank you very much. See you later.